Instant regret hits WNBA. Sophie Cunningham injured in massive on-court assault after Caitlin Clark. The WNBA is facing one of its harshest spotlights yet after Indiana Fever forward Sophie Cunningham went down with a devastating right knee injury during a clash against Connecticut's Sun. The incident, which occurred after contact with veteran guard Bria Hartley, has left fans outraged, accusing the league of failing to protect its stars. Cunningham, already a fiery presence for the Fever alongside Caitlin Clark, is feared to have suffered a potentially season-ending injury after Hartley collided into the outside of her knee, forcing it inward in a textbook valgus load motion, an impact mechanism often linked to ligament tears. Eyewitnesses described Cunningham screaming, "No! No!" as she hit the floor, clutching her knee. Early reports indicate she will undergo an MRI, but the optics are grim. This is not the first time Cunningham has been targeted this season, nor is it her first injury at the hands of the Sun. She previously sustained a significant ankle injury against the same team earlier in the year, fueling suspicions among fans that these incidents are not coincidental. What makes matters worse is the growing perception that the WNBA has lost control of its own physicality problem. Critics argue referees are inconsistent, quick to call soft technical fouls, while ignoring reckless contact that sidelines players. Chaos leads to injuries, one analyst noted, pointing out that Cunningham's injury follows a troubling pattern of Fever stars being battered nightly. Fans have been quick to draw parallels to Caitlin Clark's own treatment during her rookie year, where she was repeatedly subjected to hard fouls under the guise of teaching her a lesson. Now, with Cunningham injured, many believe Indiana is being specifically targeted. The backlash has been swift and fierce, with social media labeling the Sun the dirtiest team in the league and Hartley a repeat offender. Hartley has a history of controversial plays, including past ejections and even an infamous hair-yanking incident, adding fuel to suspicions of intent. The bigger issue, however, is league credibility. The Fever are the WNBA's golden ticket, driving record ratings, sellout crowds, and unprecedented media coverage thanks to Caitlin Clark's superstardom. Cunningham's intensity and grit made her the perfect complement to Clark, giving Indiana a true identity. Losing her now not only damages the Fever's playoff hopes, but also threatens the league's ability to capitalize on its newfound momentum. Fans aren't just angry at the injury, they're furious at the double standard in coverage. When Caitlin Clark takes a hard hit, the outrage is immediate and widespread. Cunningham's situation, however, has sparked less national conversation, leading to accusations that only the league's top star matters. For Indiana fans, this feels like watching their team become crash test dummies while the WNBA shrugs. At its core, Cunningham's injury represents more than bad luck. It exposes a structural problem. If the league doesn't clamp down on dangerous play and protect its stars, it risks alienating the very audience it has worked so hard to attract. And with Caitlin Clark still carrying the Fever on her shoulders, many fear it's only a matter of time before she too suffers the same fate. For now, Indiana fans are holding their breath, waiting for Cunningham's MRI results. But one thing is already clear. This incident has put the WNBA on trial, and the verdict from fans is far from forgiving.